Like, that was a serious grind. But even that was kind of not so big in my eyes, because what I did at that time was I would put a movie or something and watch the movie while I basically farmed some mobs in open space. And I got blown.
Yeah, I got blew up.
So basically, 2 hours of farming went like in an instant when you're watching a movie or listening to some music or watching some YouTube videos. I learned a few things watching YouTube videos while I was farming. And a few anime seasons of random anime stuff.
Beacon captured.
So, yeah,
Die!
I kept myself entertained.
No. We got it.
I'm gonna try and help you there. Seems like you're in trouble. Or maybe not.
I got rid of the one. Somebody else destroyed the other dude. And I've been shot in the backside.
Got him.
Got him, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, there's a really cool ship on rank 7. Now I can't wait for rank 7.
I'll maybe level up this one max after this.
It should be close, I think, from the screen I see.
Not quite.
So how far are you?
I need another roughly 8,000 XP.
How much do you get per game?
I think I just got over 2,000 for that one.
You can always see your income from that tiny icon on the lower right side. Notifications. When you
Okay.
when you pull them up, it shows you how much
Okay,
credits you got.
3,054.
Okay, so yeah, I forgot to mention 2 things. You gain experience while playing on a specific ship. Gain experience for that ship, but in the same time you earn free experience, which is purple experience, and you can find that purple experience right above you in the middle of your menu, I think.
Oh yeah, I see it, yep.
So that can be used on any ship.
Okay.
So when you finish a ship, it immediately grants you 2 times the experience and 5% free experience when you finish a ship. So whatever you earn on a ship, like if you earn 100 experience, for instance, you'll get 5 free experience in your pool. So you can use that on any other ship. So that's a useful thing to know. Also,
No, that's pretty cool though.
When you click on the how should I call this icon? Like a circle. When you click on it, right next to the free experience indicator on the middle of your screen.
Oh yeah, the little
Yeah, can you click it?
circle with the cog in it? Yep.
So what this does is this converts all of the leftover experience from the ships you finished into free experience. So you can use that experience on other ships, but you have to pay the premium currency.
Okay, so that's pretty cool though. So it's like, for instance, if I only like the, I don't know, say the gunship, for instance,
Yeah.
There's certain ship pass you have to take along with that one to unlock others, so I could just pump that free XP into that other one, so I don't have to play it.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
So that's one of those things that ease your game through in this game. So I take it you are at Deimos, and the next ship is Deimos 2, which is rank 6.
Yep.
Is there a rank 6 I can stretch? Ooh, I have a really cool looking rank 6. Okay, so man, it's really difficult for me to contain my happiness at this point, just showing the ships. And I'm not even a collector, so I just I don't even know which ships are on a rank 6 line, so I have to always look. So yeah, let's continue so I can show it to you really fast.
I'm almost there.
Well, we could speed through ranks and everything, but I don't want to leave you in regret, because the more you go into higher ranks, the more likely you're gonna get players like me.
What, you mean just wreck me left, right, and center?
Yeah, they could just straight up delete you from the game. There's so much to this game, and the pain that I feel with most of the beginners is that they don't know what they're getting themselves into. Especially when it comes to PvP, they get so easily wrecked.
Nope. 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 Ah! Just about made it survive that.
Okay, managed to save us here. Sometimes I feel bad for the beginners, mostly because they don't know what they're facing, so they get really angry when they lose in a split second. I know how that feels like, how that looks like. You don't even know what killed you.
Yeah, you just get pummeled. That's why it's nice to have a guy like you that can actually help people like me with that situation. At least I'm not going to come into here blind.
Enemy ship destroyed.
I'm so far keeping them off, and it's really tough in a lower ranked ship. I'm so used to the full set of masteries. So when I don't have the additional bonuses, I can really tell that they are not present.
Ouch.
Enemy ship destroyed.
Get down to A.
Warning, incoming missile. Enemy ship destroyed.
But all in all, the game is really, how should I say, chill.
Yeah. It's like, it's action packed and it keeps you busy, but it's relaxing at the same time.
I call it my own personal best time waster.
You got a bounce, buddy? No problem, Steve. Catch you later, mate.
Beautiful victory, mercenary. There's a bonus
Okay,
for
so
you the whole
how much
evening.
more? I can see.
I just got 4,000 for that one.
Okay, so one more. Let's hit it.
1, maybe 2. I need about just under 5,000 XP.
Could be 2. Tell you what, I can lower their health and you take the kill. See if that boosts the experience gain.
Okay.
Okay, hit him.
Warning, incoming missile.
I didn't get that one.
Ooh, I managed to get away from the rocket. And it kinda hit me.
Down.
Got this guy. Or
Die.
this guy.
Shoot the gun. Freaking EMP. Everybody keeps hitting them before my spirit ball gets there.
I hate these wiggly small targets.
There you go.
At least the flux phaser doesn't miss.
Yeah.
No matter how fast you are.
Ow. Don't just hit me.
Whoops, I went overboard with the damage.
Warning, incoming missile.
Yeah, I got it. I got the
Nice.
last one.
Got the winning one.
Ooh. Got another ghost ship part.
Cool. Can you see how many ship parts it requires?
I got 2,900 XP for that one.
Result.
I believe.
In a Ledium Corporation registry
Just take a
is
look.
rising.
Almost
80.
80. Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I need 1,900 XP or so.
There's usually a task involved for extra parts. It should be... Try clicking the ghost, like right click or something. See if a mission prompt would open.
No, I got preview and test drive.
And if you click on it, the yellow bar.
It just takes me to where I can see it. No, it says I can buy them.
So there's no mission.
Nope, nothing's coming out that I can see. No.
Should be though. Ah well. Let's get that ship finished and can't wait to show you the razor. Should have changed my weapon.
Beacon captured.
Attention, active beacon found.
Go. Are we currently losing this fight?
Enemy ship destroyed.
Not if we can help it.
Beacon captured.
Somebody's sick.
Enemy ship destroyed.
Oh, so you're my girlfriend coughing.
Enemy ship destroyed.
Okay, let's go for sea beacon before it goes on.
Get over there.
All eyes on the active beacon, mercenaries.
Empire ships are so slow.
Just got the number 4 on this one. The engine boost. Too bad.
Did I tell you about differences between the factions in ship terms?
No, I was gonna ask that once I hit the next level. Actually, I was gonna say what level do you unlock the next factions and stuff.
Yeah. They changed that up a few months ago, so I'm not quite sure when's the next unlock on the factions.
I think there are 4 guys coming over to sea.
Enemy ship destroyed. Warning. Shields down.
Okay, let's kill these guys.
Warning. Incoming missile. Enemy ship destroyed.
Attention pilots. Active beacon detected. My missile.
I'm starting to think that we need a finisher move, like in Mortal Kombat,
Oh yeah,
or at least that sound effect, like finish him.
finish him.
So yeah, the differences between the factions. So, as you've noticed, Empire ships are quite bulky and have this hull armor.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah.
kind of clunky, boxy ships. So they feature mostly slow speed, damage buffs, and much higher hull capacity than shield capacity.
Oh, there we go. There's that one done. Level it up to 8. Level 8 rather. So then I can unlock the Deimos 2.
Okay, and I'm gonna switch over to Razor. I think I can link it to you for you to see. It's shift click, by the way.
Oh, okay. Oh, that looks beast. That's really cool.
I like the tiny engine, or what's in the middle, like a cabin or something. I don't know even. I'm gonna call it just engine because it's a big hole in the middle of a ship.
Okay, so this one has a Philith beam and a DS beam.
The S-beam is one of the modules that were introduced a few months ago as well, as an extra set of modules. There were a lot of weapons, passive and active mods introduced into the game, so that enriched the whole combo idea behind every build. So now you can build even more different ship builds than before. So the
Okay.
TS and the Thillet is basically a weapon that we call it the Zapper. For the price of your energy, ship energy, it can hit multiple enemies at the same time, and it's an auto-aim weapon. So
Oh, wow.
you don't miss with it, but it acts like a zapper towards every target in a set cone.
Well, that'd be pretty cool.
But the catch is it doesn't deal a lot of damage. It's only effective against small ships, small fast ships that usually don't have enough tank to withstand
Right,
that
okay.
firepower. So, what was the other ship weapon you mentioned? Deimos 2.
There's the Thelis and the Theus. Or Thelith, sorry. Theus.
These are built by leading technology, and the longer you fire, the higher your damage, and you'll lower your spread. So this weapon is all about the longest possible firing time before full overheat. So this is a laser weapon, a damage weapon, a thermal damage weapon, which is a bit complicated to use for you right now. But all in all, it relies on rate of fire and full overheating cycles. So you have to slot this weapon in a way that every other mod should affect the full overheating cycle and the rate of fire of the weapon to maximize damage output.
Okay.
So yeah,
So,
like right there immediately there's a slight increase of difficulty of using stuff.
yeah, it gets a lot more technical rather than just, oh, just equip this gun and
So it's not
Go shoot.
just slot the gun and go for a battle. You have to actually either build the ship around the gun or build the ship around its passive capability. So if you hover over your ship, it shows you like main weapon damage increase, reloading rate of gunship modules. All of these effects can be enhanced in some way and used, so it enhances your gameplay by a lot.
okay. That's pretty good. It's a lot more hands-on than a lot of other games.
So basically, you have to build it like in League of Legends. Like
Mm.
every bit counts. Every stat counts towards the victory. But at least you get the chance to pre-build it before a battle, not build it through a battle.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a stressless feature.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try this CS gun. See how that goes.
Can you buy it with credits?
It's already on there. It came with the CS beam.
Ah, nice. Nice, you can take it for a spin then. Do you need pointers or something?
What's that, sorry?
Do you need some pointers with the weapon, or would you like to try it on your own?
No, I'd take a couple pointers for it. See how that goes.
Okay, so
Definitely work a lot better than me just trying to eyeball it, I suppose.
so when it comes to that build, what you need is probably the standard, because we're still in the lower rank. So on the capacitor you will need the pulse discharger. On
Yep.
the shield, just slot the EM diffuser so you can maximize the shield tank.
Yep.
On the hull portion, I will go for reactive armor, so you can finally have access to reactive armor, which grants you the hull resistance perk. So that way you have kinetic resistance.
Sweet.
So you're pretty much covered against all damage types by default by just slotting the reactive armor and using the crew settings for extra resistances that we did prior.
Mhm.
So reactive armor and just armor plated hull. Actually, well, it depends. If you want to go armor plated hull, it grants a lot of hull strength, but for a price of reducing maximum speed.
Okay. I'll probably see how this ship flies before I change that, maybe.
So maybe start with reinforced beams, which grant a steady hull strength increase without any debuffs.
Yep, so got that on there with the reactive and the hull beams.
So since this weapon fires projectiles and everything, and it has a rather big spread, you would need the electronic guidance on CPU.
Yep.
So that
It reduces main weapon spread by 20%, or 20.3.
yeah, it significantly decreases. So I would either go for, if you have the probe plugin. Do you have access to the probe plugin on CPU slots?
I do indeed.
Can you slot it?
Yep. So the vulnerability probe for each enemy within 3,500 meters range.
That's
critical
awesome.
hit chance increased.
That's awesome. So use that slot. The ammo is xenon lamp. There's nothing else you can use. Try Firestorm as missiles. They are unguided missiles, but they fire like Firestorm.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah, launches a volley of 5 unguided missiles.
yeah. So you have to aim at your target with them, so you can fire it off and hope for the best.
Yeah. So I've noticed with this one, it tends to push a lot more towards. I suppose you can always change the weapon and stuff, but it sort of kits you out basic with pushing a lot of thermal damage.
Yeah, thermal damage overall is the best approach when you want to do a PvP build, mainly because thermal damage is always the left out damage type. When people build their ships, they always go for EM resistances on shields and kinetic resistances on hull, so it always leaves the option of that enemy having just standard damage reduction on thermal. So I call it the human factor. Like, I try to explain people, if you see too much of the same ship type and of the same ship build, you can easily slot a ship of your own choosing with counter tactic for that specific ship. So when you see it in game, you can switch to that ship and just sabotage or straight up kill the enemy. So I call it the human factor. If you see something used too often, build against that. Build a
Pretty good way to
counter
look at it.
build. So that's one way to look at it. So on the actives, you only need aiming overcharge and combat reboot as a default setup. The rest is up to you. I would probably use repair kit for hull, and that's pretty much it. The rest
Okay.
is however you want to play the ship.
Sweet. Let's give this baby a spin.
Okay, give me a second. I forgot
See
to
your-
slot.
And then we can go and see your behemoth.
I have a nice amount of shield slots, which is awesome. What's funny?
I'm just laughing at my girlfriend. She keeps coughing and I keep telling her to shush. She just looked at me and was
Yeah.
like, "Do you want me to die?"
Yeah, I was wondering what's going on because like eventually I would go for, I don't know, a tea or something.
Yeah, it's because she went away on holiday. She abandoned me for the weekend. And she came back and I think she's got tonsillitis. So. Which would be the 4th time this year.
I'm almost ready. Well, I'm just gonna use a proton wall with slowing missiles and the usual tackler setup with target painter, engine suppressor, I suppose, shield booster, and a sentry drone. Okay, I think I'm pretty much set. Ready?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay, let's hit it.